So here we are in the outside kitchen with the cicadas in the trees chirping away looking for a mate. And what the hell are you doing, Irene?
And what am I doing? I am piercing figs. These figs come from a fig tree which are not edible, and it's called, the tree's called an Ikaria. And these little flea bugs here, like tiny little flies or whatever, are called Irene. And they come out of the bottom of the fig. They are in the fig and they come out of here, walk all around, and their job is to go from one fig to the other and to propagate it, I suppose. I don't know what the proper word is. And that helps the fig to stay on the fig tree and not drop off before it ripens. So they've got a very important role. And then what you do is you pierce it. Here we go. You pierce the fig with a wire or whatever. Then you get this fishing line and you thread them onto the fishing line. About half a dozen of them. These have already been pierced. About a half a dozen of them. And once you pick these off the fig tree, you've got to do the job very quickly. I don't know where that one is. Anyway, you have to do the job very quickly because they fly out of the fig and they'll fly onto the trees, but you know, some fig trees are a long way away so they can't fly that far, so what we're doing is helping them get there. So you make a little necklace like this. Yeah, with about half a dozen figs, 6 or 7. That'll do. Now you have to be quite gentle about it. And when you've done as many as you've got, you go around the fig trees and you hang them on the branches. You can hang on a fig tree 2 or 3 of these and it's enough. And they will fly out every morning. Hopefully there's more in there. They come out early morning as soon as the sun comes up. There they are. And they'll fly from one fig to the other and help it bind on the tree. Otherwise a lot of the first figs drop to the ground. And not everyone had trees like this, Ikarians. And like years ago, people would buy them off the people who had them. So they could put them on their fig trees. That's quite a fragile setup, I think. And
unique.
Unique, yeah, and it's nice to feel that you're helping them get along. And plus you'll get, you know, a better crop of fig trees, which is what we want. They can go from one fig tree to the other that's close to their tree. But, you know, trees that are a long way from them, they may not reach there. If they didn't have fishing lines, there was a special, a particular type of grass, which was which is very smooth and long, like a needle, like a thick needle. And it's got a point at one end, and it's actually got a knob at the other end. So you could just pierce it straight away with that and thread them on. It's just one long single one like this, so you get a big bunch of them. Thread them onto one of them and then go like that and tie that up, sort of thing. And that was that's what nature provided for this job. And I tried to be clever one year and I thought I'd do it with a needle and cotton, but it can't be done because the thread and the needle get very sticky from the milk. But this fishing line seems to be doing the job quite well. So that's a job that needs to be done in June, about this time of the year it is. Well, in June it is, but of course you've got to wait. Check the tree one morning and see that the Irene have come out of the figs, then you know it's time to start doing it. Because then that period will go and there won't be any more fleas. They'll have left all the figs and that's it. You won't be able to catch any.
Very good, very interesting.
Interesting, isn't it?
Another exciting and educational episode of This Island Life.
This island life and the mysteries of nature. Everything is here for a purpose. Really bloody is, isn't it? Nothing is by chance.